Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. 30 years of New York bank floor experience coming at you. And here are the five Forex pairs I'm going to highlight today, starting off with the euro dollar. Let's get right into it. All right, as it stands right now, Eurodollar has made the high of 117.29, 30-ish. It's come off a little bit. It's reached the low of 115.96. So as it stands right now, the resistance for the Eurodollar for tonight, going into the Asia market, and as of right now, sits at 116.32. Inability to get up through this area is actually showing continued weakness. If it takes the bottom out right here, we're drifting down towards the main support level at 115.40-ish. Now, in the long run, if that level goes, we're opening up like 114.65, even potentially even 114, the figure. But as it stands right now, it needs to get over 116, say 30-ish, to show any type of strength. And then it's got monster resistance right up in this circle right here, 116.60, 116.80. So really the euro dollar is neutral to kind of bearish. That's what's going on in the euro dollar. Let's move on over to good old sterling dollar itself. Sterling dollar is an interesting pair itself. It's also showing some bearish tendencies. Got to watch dollar yen. I'm going to get into that in a second, but hang on one second. All right, recently sterling dollar reached a low of 133.04. Inability to sustain the rally above 60 is actually still showing some weakness. Okay, so right now, as it stands, the only way sterling dollar can actually show any type of strength if it can climb back above 133, say 60. Okay, then there's some heavy duty resistance up at 134.22. Now, here's the thing with sterling dollar. This is a really good trade flight to play against the recent rally that we had. If you notice, we got a lot of like congestion up here in the charts, right? We got a lot of resistance here, and here was like the support. This was like a channel it was building. It was trying to break back up and then potentially go higher. As you can see, it did not do that. It actually broke lower, right? So now, as it stands, sterling dollar for myself, what I'll be looking at is if we get a break of this new low that we have right here at 133, the figure, we're drifting back down to 132.60, potentially even if we break that, um, we're looking at like 131.50 on the downside. So let me put a level. Actually, it's right here. Sorry, I'll say 131.85. Really, I have the main support at 131.50 right there. That's where my main support is. So if I was going to be conservative, I'd be looking for a target. If we break this low right now, I'm thinking we're going to go down to 131.85. Take a couple of days, but it probably is going to happen. Right now, technically, we have to get above this 133.60. If it can't, and it breaks that bottom, we're going lower. Let's look at good old dollar yen. Dollar yen's quite interesting. All right, here's a trade I had on for the group. I'm going to get stopped out right now on basically at the entry. Uh, I sold for them 151.96. Now you should really think about getting to my pro trading group. It's really good. You get yourself a guy that's got 30 years New York bank trading experience under his belt. He's also giving you two Forex courses in there for free that you could study, and I call trades. So they're doing quite well. But anyway, here was the trade that I had on for them. I actually sold 151.96s. I bought a piece back at 58. Sorry, I bought a piece back at 151.78 just to get away from the danger. I bought a piece back at 151.55. One third is left at entry. I'm probably going to be popped out. Now, here's the thing with dollar yen. Let me get rid of this stuff so we can really talk about dollar yen. Um, oh, excuse me. Here's what I think could potentially happen next in dollar yen. Okay. We didn't really break down, we didn't even get to the potential target. But there's a lot of consolidation going on in dollar yen between this level right up here and this lower level right there. I'm thinking right now, even in Asia, you got to pay attention to the Asia market. If dollar yen can get back up above this 152 like 20 level, it's going to go higher. Now, it's not going to go higher immediately. It's going to meet some resistance if we pound it down a bit. But if you were to take, say, a fib retracement level, like go from this low, let me take a fib. Let me go from this low up to that high. What I would be looking to do is if we broke out through that top up here, I'd be looking to scoop like 151.90s, even potentially back down to 151.73, I think would be a gift. Okay, my ultimate stop would be like 50. 151.50 would show that I'm wrong. So this is what I'm saying. Don't get confused, okay? What I'm saying is this. The next trade setup that I see, okay, right now is this, if it happens, okay? It hasn't happened yet, but we're always looking for the next trade of significance, right? And also, our job is not to, worry about like taking a loss. It's actually controlling losses. So if you were going to take this trade with me, use proper money management. Okay. So right now, as I see is this, like, let's say it does this, it's made this low and it comes up and it takes out this top. I would be looking for a retrace back down to like 151.95, 151.73. And then I would say, Uncle, if we broke like 50, I would move this down to my stop would then be 151.50. So hang on a second. Let me get rid of that thing. Let me come over here, move this down so you can have it. It's on there. 151. Like, oh, it's right there. Okay. I could use this. I could use this 46. Okay. I could use that 46. You could use that target as a stop. If it broke that, I'm wrong. Okay. But if it breaks through this top and like you could scoop down at say 70 or even I'm going to be aggressive. I would buy at 151.90. I'm thinking I can get rid of these things at like 153.10. That's what I'm thinking. All right. So the risk reward, it would be great. It would be very good. At least 2R on it. Anyway, I'm assuming. All right. So that's what I would be doing. So there's your point in dollar yen. That's like a trade about to happen. So right now, as long as it doesn't break this level right here, if it breaks that level, forget it. If it drifts down below 47, all bets are off. Do not take a breakout on the top. It's actually drifting low, and there'll be another setup. All right, let's move over to good old sterling yen. Here we go. All right, sterling yen. I had a short about this, and I didn't have any damn sound. Oh man. All right, so sterling yen. Here's sterling yen. This is an interesting trade setup. Okay. Um, I'm seeing a trade set up on sterling yen right now. Like it looks exactly like the trades that I took at 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞 in New York. Okay, and here's the levels, and here's the plan. Okay, here's the levels, and here's the plan. Um, right now, as it stands, we went up to 203.52. Market came down to like see, I had this point highlighted, this area highlighted. If you see my other videos, it's in there. I just didn't make this up. Okay, so I said this is where we can come down to. So we did. We came very close to my target. Now, right now as it stands, it's got resistance at 202.94. Okay, hang on a second. All right, so as it stands right now, there is support at 202.50-ish. I'll use this level, 202.49. If it breaks 202.49, okay, it's looking to come back down towards like the 201.86 level. As it stands right now, it's basically in a neutral pattern. It's holding between, say, the 203, like this top right here, 203.05, and the 202, say, 50 level. If it breaks this, say, I would say if it breaks like, I'm going to move this up right here to like 45. If it breaks that level, it's actually drifting down towards the lower level here. Now, if it can reverse back up, get through the 203.05, it's going to attack the 203.50 again. Now there's some monster resistance up there. So really the trade play right now is to watch this 202, like say 50 level. If that level goes, got more of a chance that sterling yen is going to cool again back towards, like, say, the 201.85 level again. Now, if that level breaks, then it's going lower. But really, right now, sterling yen is kind of neutral to actually even slightly bullish because dollar yen itself. Dollar yen's going to be the play, and I'm going to get into dollar yen in. Did I do dollar yen yet? I think I did, right? I told you guys we would break up through that top. Yes, we did. All right, let's go on over to good old euro yen. Let's check euro yen out. This is a so trade setup here as well. Euro yen support right now is 176.11. Do I have that point there? I got 176.20. I'm going to come down to here 176. Close enough, right? Yeah, let's use that. That's the support level right now. Now, if it breaks this level, even overnight, if it goes down through here, we're drifting back down towards 175, like 73. And if that goes, we're looking at that 175.50 level. So as it stands right now, let's see, we got up to what? 176.35. Uh, Hang on one second. Now, here's the trade. This is a good trade. This would be interesting. If we can hold this low, and this is a pretty important low, okay? If we can hold that low, let me mark it for you. All right, so you can see it. We can refer back to it. This is the most, whoops, too much there, Tom. Right there. If we can hold this low, all right, and we reverse back up through 176.60, this thing's on its way to 177.35. Okay. First point of attack will have to be 90, 176.90. It's got to get above 176.90. If it does that, it's going to 177.35. Remember, the ultimate top in euro yen's been 177.85, right? Recently, October 8th, actually. So right now, as it stands, by tracking down here, holding the level, and if we can get through the top, we're going higher. If it breaks down through here and then we break this bottom, yeah, we're drifting lower. Okay, so you got two potential trade setups on this thing right now. So, but really, I'm thinking dollar yen's going to rally again. I'm thinking that right now. I don't know. It's sitting right now at 151.90. Um, I'm thinking that we could actually get up through that top. That dollar yen trade, I think, is going to be a good trade. Like I said, you're going to have to wait for a retrace, but I'm thinking it's a good trade. I'm thinking that one we could score some big points on, pips on, with very low risk, right? So remember, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Share my videos far and wide. I want to build a huge trading community. I look forward to you guys picking up your free little ebook and also jump into the market structure course. It's all there for you. And remember, always, always, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.